Welcome back to Access Daily. Our next guest is a mom whose talk show has won her 5 daytime Emmys.
Okay, she's also a 3-time Grammy winner with one of the best voices in the game.
Yes.
Roll it.
So right there, hallelujah, it's a rain. You can stand under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, hey, my umbrella, Ella. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting.
Please welcome Kelly Clarkson.
I always see you on my show. Thank you. I'm going to come around this way. Thank you.
We're neighbors, actually,
Gentlemen,
huh?
I love
Thank
what's
you.
happening. Here we go. I almost did it.
Well, welcome to our karaoke bar.
Thank you for bringing
Cheers.
wine to this
Well,
date.
Right.
we heard you're
Okay.
a Pinot girl.
Okay, I'm a Pinot girl.
So we got you Pinot. We got
Fine.
you your favorite popcorn
This is
right
my
here.
popcorn.
That's your
It is.
popcorn.
Thank you.
But we had to go out and ask a friend of yours, like, we're finally with you. What's it like to drink with Kelly Clarkson?
Ooh,
Here's
okay.
what he said.
Kelly, I was at her house. This has probably been 7 or 8 years ago. Her house in Nashville, and she'd gotten into the wine pretty heavy. And the reason that I remember this is because she was wearing a white shirt. That by the end of the night, it looked like she had been coloring Easter eggs on her shirt. Like, I don't know if she was, if her mouth had like she had a hole in the bottom of her jaw, or she was just getting so, wasted that she was just missing her mouth altogether. But it looked like she had been in a car accident with a wine bottle open in the car.
I get you. You're like a very physical drinker, probably, right?
I'm a
You're
physical person in general,
Right?
but not, in fairness, he's talking about like years ago, I had just had a child, so I hadn't had alcohol in months.
Yeah, so it hit you quick.
It wasn't that I had a ton, I just couldn't handle it. So I got very inebriated.
You were overserved in a great way.
Yeah, it was an interesting night.
Was there a lot on your white shirt? Is he
There,
accurate?
he is completely accurate about.
Well, just in
I had
case,
to get rid of the
we got a
shirt.
little something
Just
for
in
you right
case.
here.
We
Got a little,
Okay, do you have a bib? Am I
we got a
getting
little bib
bib?
action right here.
Welcome. We just want you to know
I
that
might
you were
need this.
always
Hey.
Oh my God, it kind of looks
What's
like
your
it kind
initials?
of looks like I'm about to get an X-ray as well. So
Yes.
I love
well,
this.
It's multi-purposeful.
Yeah, it's a multi-purpose. Like I'm ready.
We just want you
This
here.
is nice because I'm about to go shoot another show.
Exactly.
So, like, thank you.
Settled in.
This is
There
girls
we
looking out
go.
for girls.
I got
Okay.
you.
We came in with some of your incredible karaoke performances, which, by the way, I gotta say, if I'm one of the other artists, I like secretly hate you because you do the songs better than like the original artists all the time.
No.
Seriously. Well,
No.
is there one song you haven't covered yet that you're looking forward to doing?
I mean, it's not. I mean, there are tons of them, and we all have. Because what people don't realize is you have to get them approved by the writers, and so people keep like asking me, why won't you cover this artist? Why? And I'm like, it's not that I don't want to. It's just sometimes people don't approve their songs for whatever reason. Maybe they don't want to do it because they don't like doing that, or maybe it's going towards another project and they don't want to give it away, like whatever it is. But so it's more of like just who we can get it approved from to sing.
Oh, God,
So
more about clearance.
it's more about clearance. Yeah,
Got it.
I couldn't really think of that word, but yeah, I have another.
There you go.
And by the way,
Get
you
in
can
there.
take the bib off now
Yeah.
if you want,
got it.
unless you
You
want to
don't
rock
like
it.
to
'cause
see me in this
I just-
bedazzled number?
With your
What's
hair
wrong
up,
you?
with your hair up in the bib, you
What's
look like
wrong with
4
you?
years old today.
No, I want my stylist appreciates it.
She's looking at me going, please help her out. Speaking of music, you're about to have Pink on your show. I'm trying to think
love
back. Was
her.
it 2007 when y'all performed at the AMAs? I think it was together.
love
I
that.
can't remember the year because I'm horrible at time.
Same.
But it was literally one of my favorite things ever that I've ever done because I'm such a fan of hers. Like I think she's like the most fantastic person of our generation, musically speaking. Like I love her.
Love.
And like not only musically, but like personally, she's just I know
super
people
cool.
that she knows that she doesn't know I know, and that's what, you know what I'm saying. You know
Yeah.
that people are cool, like from the people behind the scenes. Like
Yeah.
they tell you.
She's on the inside, 100%.
Both of your
Yeah.
voices, I love both of you. Both very strong and can hit different genres. So I love that you guys
I think
are
that's
homies.
why I like her too, because
Yeah.
I think we grew up with a lot of similar influences,
Yeah.
so I just get her, so
Yeah.
I love her.
No, it's very cool.
I'm
You-
very excited. She's coming to do songs and stories, if y'all have
Oh,
seen the show.
fun,
Yeah, so we're
yeah.
breaking
Oh,
down
that's
some of her
great.
songs. I'm excited.
Oh, that's going to be super cool.
Yeah.
You also had Four Legends recently
Oh,
with
my-
Jane
oh my
Fonda,
gosh.
Lily Tomlin, Sally Field, and Rita Moreno. show.
Insane.
That had to be so much fun. Oh, you had a little tight end talk right there, right?
Look, I'm preparing to host the NFL honors.
That's
okay?
right.
You have won
yes.
2 sports Emmys,
I
Kelly.
have,
It's par for the
accidentally, but
course.
I'm still keeping them. No, they were incredible. And honestly, guys, I know you know this, you interviewed people all the time, but like when you interview people of that, just that caliber and the longevity, like that, and they're so cool, but their stories, like we got serious, but we also had a good time.
Yeah,
like
they're naughty too.
They're so
Yes.
naughty in a good way.
Do you remember what Lily Tomlin said to me in the interview when I sat with him? She told me it's always good for all women to air out their box. She said that we aired it. I'm not, I was like, I mean, only a woman with a good laugh with that would love it. They are, and to your point, they were serious, they were
sweetest,
funny.
most meek-looking,
and
like,
then
person.
just, I was like, boom, there you have it.
I loved them. They were so fun. And their personalities, yeah.
One of the things I love about, well, just you in general, but I mean, your show is you're still very much a fan of a lot of the people you both interview and you have as guests and stuff, like when you had Dolly Parton on and you got to sing with her and stuff. Oh my God. That's certain kind of pitch me moments, even though no matter what you do, right?
I think that's, I don't ever want to lose that. I do. I get so excited about people. And people are always like, oh, with legends, this was amazing. But the cool thing about this legend is she's literally like the girl next door as well. She's so like down to earth. And you'll get this too. You interview people in all stages of their career, right? Like when they're just starting out or when they're legends, like, and it's I get excited about all of it.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting to like, we like interviewing people because you like figuring out like what makes them tick, why do they do this, like their project, like why did they pick it, like it's interesting to me.
Because you're a real fan.
I like that.
Yeah,
Not only a fan.
It's sad when you're not, when you lose that.
When you lose that. Okay, but if there was a celebrity that you wanted on, I think when I got you right before your show was launching, you had said Meryl Streep. Has she been on?
Still Meryl
Still
Streep.
Streep?
Yeah. No, here's the thing. I love a lot of people. So like I would love a lot of people to come on. I think she's just one of my people. You know, like you have those people when in certain parts of your life too, like developmentally when you're younger, like junior high school, and you have those people and you see them and you connect to something and then it's just nostalgic.
Yeah.
So she's that person for me on like a lot of levels. Like, and I love that she's musical as well. I think that's what I love about interviewing something like that, that they're so multifaceted, like so multi-talented.
Real
so
talent, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it what you're a few years in now, Kelly? Is it what you thought it would be going into it, and what's different about it than now looking back?
I think the best way to come into this, I had no expectation. I didn't know what was against me. Like after getting in, they're like, oh, shows usually don't last. And I'm like, oh. I had no idea. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I had no idea. So I think a little bit of ignorance is bliss. And I also think like, you're probably like this too. You choose to do things because you want to do them, not for any other reason. And so I think you can't lose there. Like when you want to do it, like, you know, I didn't at first though, I will say. I said no the first couple times because I was like, well, I'm not a comedian and I'm not a journalist. And I feel like all these women that I grew up watching doing daytime, that's what they are. So I didn't really know how I would fit in there. But what I did was just bring me, and that's why you showed the karaoke thing. We kind of enter with music, and then I like people, so I like talking.
That's exactly, me too. I like people.
I know, it's fun to talk, so I'm finally getting paid for that.
Yes.
Well,
that's nice. That's nice.
That's it right there.
Cheers.
Salute to that.
Authentic. That's why it works.
To all my teachers in junior high.
There you go, right there. Stick around. We're talking to Kelly about new music coming. Talking about a new album coming up next. I'm excited about that.
We are back with Kelly with a beautiful rendition right there. A little Nat King Cole. Where we were just talking about, I didn't know a voice, it was breaking, you said, right?
Well, I was laughing because you're like, oh, singing it beautiful. Yeah, it took like 10 times because normally it does, it's like 1, maybe 2 times, but like this, I was just so tired. There's certain parts of my career when I'm getting so tired and the schedule gets so tight that my voice kept breaking and just going away, like not making sound.
Oh.
And then, so we just kept having to do it. Like,
oh, wow.
I've never actually had to get changed, do another show, and come back and get changed at the very end of the day and read. That's the only karaoke I've ever had to do that with.
Oh, look at that.
And we didn't even know
you
it.
Can't control it. Like when you're tired with your voice. Like so it's that was a took a minute to get there.
It gets fatigued. Yeah. Speaking of music, new album.
I know.
Boss, excited about that.
I am excited. I was not excited for like a couple years, just because it's like, you know, if you're still in it, like this was my most personal record, and it's not all bad. Like there is heartbreak in it and there is sadness in it, definitely. But there's also like the whole arc of a relationship. So I think I just had to, because I've run into both of you at my show, like coming on in commercial breaks, like been honest about things. And it's like, it just took a minute. I think you can't. I had to get through it to even talk about it. Yeah, so I don't break down in an interview and cry about it.
Why now was it right to release the album, the new music?
For me, emotionally, like it's so funny because people literally in the beginning were like, it's gonna take like a couple years, like to climb out, you know, and everything. And I cried so hard when I heard that because I was like, what? Like that's a long time, right? Like. And it did. It took a couple years just to still understand what happened, like what, you know what I'm saying, like how it broke. Because, you know, you don't want it, your relationships, like it's like you try so hard and you want it to work and you try, you know, and sometimes it just doesn't and it can't and it just doesn't align and letting go of that took a long time.
You said
now
sunshine.
Is dating even on the radar right now?
No.
No.
No. My therapist is funny. I was literally like, you should go on a date. And I'm like, no. I'm not, I sound like such a cliche, but I'm really enjoying, like me, I'm enjoying.
I think that's so important because so many women are, they bounce and they go, it's like, I call it the monkey syndrome. They don't let go of this guy until they're ready to get this guy.
Men do that. Guys do that. My guy friends do that too. And
Yeah.
it's like, I think that might work for other people, but for me, it doesn't.
No, it's important that women take the time to kind of.
And I am a single mom with 2 kids and 2 dogs and 3 rabbits and it's like a whole thing, right?
You know what? You're enough as it is.
Sit here.
By the way, when you are ready though, I'm gonna get that arrow out because I'm a good Cupid.
Yeah.
I know. I think it's true too. Like I don't want to like say this for certain because you don't want to be that tool that says that. But I don't think marriage has to be for everyone. I think that you can exist in a relationship and have a relationship with someone and it can be what you want it to be. I think that. You know, especially where I'm raised, like you're taught you're supposed to do A, B, C, D, whatever. And maybe that's not for everyone, and that's okay, you know?
Absolutely. You're taking time for you. That's perfect.
What's ahead for you. Yeah. Well, Kelly, we interviewed Access Hollywood did 20 years ago, right after you won American Idol. Okay.
I remember this.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, and we asked you what's going to be your big splurge. Here's what you said.
Is this the car?
But a plasma TV, a $15,000. Isn't that insane? Like, it was just fun because I've never been able to even walk in anywhere and even like look at it. So I walked right in and I was like, oh, I'll take that one with my friends. I was with all my friends and they were like, how do you want to pay? And I was like, cash. I was like, I went and got cash. That's how cool I felt because I got to walk in and be like, you know, but then at the end, I felt like Pretty Woman. Like, I just didn't belong, like, giving them all. Like, I was like, yeah, it was, like, very awkward.
Dang, so you walked in with
Big mistake.
You had a fatty wad on you right there walking in. Talk about, let me get that.
Here's the thing, and here's the backstory to that. Is, like, we grew up with one TV in our house, and I had no control over it.
Yeah, my dad, I was a remote control. My dad, hey, change the channel.
Oh, my God. Like, I had no control over that. And so it was a big, and I, honestly, people don't know this, but I literally was living in my car for a bit before Idol. Like my place had burned down and I didn't have anything at that point. I had like a box of stuff. So it was like, I had nothing. So it was like, well, I guess I'll start with a TV.
Well played.
Very
perspective.
I think I've told you before, but I was at one of the tapings when you were in Idol. It was Neil Sedaka night. And you sang Walk On By. And you gave it such flavor. I was like,
oh my
ooh.
God, you pick the songs that have such an interesting backstory. I wasn't supposed to sing that night.
You weren't supposed to sing that?
No,
you remember singing that song? That was a great song.
And no, that wasn't Neil. It was Burt Bacharach.
Burt Bacharach, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
Burt
you said
Bacharach,
that, and I was like, what was our
Not Neil Sedaka, Burt Bacharach.
No, Burt Bacharach.
Walk On By. But that was a song, right?
And he wanted me to, it was.
Yes.
And he wanted me to do, oh, shoot, I can't remember. And I just, anyone who had a heart, boom, boom. I think that was the song you wanted me to do. And I liked the song, but I just grew up listening to Aretha a lot. So I was like, I really want to sing this song. And I feel that song.
No, you
and
felt it. I was like, ooh, she got flavor.
I just wanted to do it.
Yes.
And that was a big deal that I changed the song at the time. They were not happy.
Oh,
I love it. I love that.
You know what else is a big deal? The first woman to host NFL honors.
Hey.
I was so happy when I saw this.
I had mixed feelings.
Kelly, this is the coolest.
Well, I had mixed feelings, and you'll get this. Like, I get that I host things now, so that's why people ask, but as a woman, I think, you know, I was like, wait, I'm not involved in sports ball whatsoever. Like, shouldn't you ask someone that's like involved in the sports community? Is this
sports ball?
I'm just like, I'm overlooking all these people.
I saw a Cowboys jersey on you.
I know. I am a Cowboys fan, but I do enjoy watching. Oh man.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
It's fine.
I know. I'm kidding.
It's fine. Totally fine. No, I was kind of at first. I said, oh, guys, you should ask someone who deserves this, has earned it, like as a female in this world or something. And they were like, well, we're asking you not because you're female. Well, I mean, it's cool that that's a plus, but like you host things, and we liked when you came on here before and just like presented something. And I was like, okay. I was like, and it's so fun. It's the most fun team to work with. Yeah. We've already done some like pre-things for it, and I did it yesterday after work, and it's so fun. And a lot of people are helping me. Like,
you're gonna totally be a sports ball fan.
Sports ball
totally
is
sports
full
ball.
thing.
I actually really like. If you would have seen me watching the Cowboys versus the 49ers, you'd think I need to be medicated.
That was intense.
So I kind of can't stand my friends because I wasn't into it, and now I'm into it, and now I'm like one of those tools that's like we lost, and like I wasn't playing. Like
that's not a true fan, Kelly.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I was truly mad.
And how about a little game, guys? Because we're at the karaoke bar right now.
You get a drink.
Where's the mic? Hand me this mic. We have a little game.
I got the mic.
Okay.
Bam.
Look at this.
Subtle.
What are we doing?
Kelly, you're going to start. This is such a fun game.
Okay.
Take a swig of your wine.
Wait, are we like? I heard that we're like. I'm competitive.
Yeah.
So we're switching.
Oh, good. Yes.
Okay.
Is that what we're doing?
Okay.
Is that what's happening?
Ready?
Oh, you've come to the right place.
Lyrics from the 80s all the way to current day.
Okay.
The person holding the mic has to finish the next line.
Oh, great.
Once you have the lyric correct, you
What's
can
the
pass
genre?
The mic. Whoever's stuck holding the mic when the clock runs out loses.
Oh my
So
God,
it's
if the
all genres?
musician loses here,
All
I'm
genres.
such a
It's
tool.
all
Okay, guys,
genres.
and by the way,
That's tough.
you know all these songs.
Yeah,
I looked
right.
up. Okay.
Don't say that.
90
exactly.
seconds on the
Okay.
clock. Is the 90 seconds on the
You
clock?
first,
There it
my
is.
first. You
Wait,
first.
so I
You finish the lyric that I'm going to give
and then
you.
I pass.
and then you
Okay,
pass.
okay.
Just
Ready?
like a sentence.
Kelly, you got this.
Totally.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground is where I spend most of my days.
If you want to be my lover.
Then you got to be my friend.
No.
Close enough.
No.
You
Gotta get with my friends.
Oh, you got to get with my friend.
It's a very confusing word.
Wow,
Guys, let's go. Just a small town girl.
What?
Just
a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Yep.
Okay, I was like,
Dirty,
what?
It's getting hot in here.
So take off all your clothes.
Hey.
Give me a sign. Hit me, baby.
One more time.
Okay. No, I don't want no scrub.
I don't want no. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
Nice.
Hanging at your passenger's side. My best friend's right there.
Ready? But since you've been gone,
I can't breathe for the first time.
Cheater.
sipping on gin and juice, laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
I like these
Work,
songs.
work, work.
What?
Just say it back.
Oh, work.
There you go. Go. That was it.
I was like,
Work. That's all she says.
Go.
What is
Say
it?
my name. Say my name.
Say my name. Say, Destiny Shows. When no one else around me.
Close enough.
Around me.
Say
Say I love you, but dang, it's been a minute.
If no one is around you,
Nobody's around me.
Pass it back.
Say my name.
Kind of.
Kelly,
Yeah, I got all the
ready?
girl groups. Spice Girls, Destiny's
Stop
Child.
yelling. Stop yelling.
Come on.
Let me hear you say this. Shh is bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you're no.
To the window.
To the wall, to the sweat drop off mine. Okay.
Hey, go, shorty.
It's your birthday. Gonna party like it's your birthday.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme.
To ride around, it's tricky. It's tricky.
We did amazing.
We did. Why'd I get all the girl groups? I got Destiny's Child, Spice Girls.
I think they know your playlist, Mario. You were killing it.
By the way,
so
I
good.
said to the window to the sweat drop. Can I say that?
I was like, you can't say that part.
I don't think I can say that.
I think y'all
That
nailed
was
it.
fun. Hey,
Interactive.
it was good. Check out the Kelly Clarkson Show. Weekdays.
Up next, guys, if you're looking for something new to watch, we've got you covered with 2 new picks.
I should have leaned into the sweat drop down my ball.